Okay.
This is the city sidewalk here, but it's also a component of transit property.
So would you issue me a trespass notice then? Is that how that would work?
We're gonna see.
Okay.
What's going on?
Not much.
You mind if I get your name and badge number, sir?
Oh, you're one of those.
Oh, just asking you who you are?
Deputy Simmons.
Deputy Simmons.
Yeah.
What does one of those mean?
One of the blogger guys.
Did you guys film inside? You're not allowed to film inside, so if you could, guys continue to film inside.
Oh, can you step back a little bit, please?
I'm talking to you right here.
I know, but can you step back?
When you guys film
You
inside,
came up too close to me.
Yes, I am.
So you're making me nervous.
Okay, well, you're recording too, so we're both of the same thing, aren't
So
we?
what do you want?
Okay, my question is, what are you doing in front of a bank?
Why are you in front of me?
That's good. Why don't you write this in big letters instead of I love company?
It's,
I'm asking you a question. I know what it is.
Welcome to the channel where the Constitution steps off the page. Here, we don't just capture life. We witness every camera, every citizen brave enough to stand their ground in the streets, post offices, or government buildings, turning sidewalks, service centers, and police stations into front lines of freedom and transparency. Get ready for tense, powerful, and inspiring moments where freedom, law, and justice intersect with every step taken by the people. Every word he utters is a powerful strike against the shield of the Constitution, a reminder that freedom cannot be crushed just because it makes authorities uncomfortable.
What's going on?
Not much.
You mind if I get your name and badge number, sir?
Oh, you're one of those.
Oh, just asking you who you are?
Deputy Simmons.
Deputy Simmons.
Yeah.
What does one of those mean?
One of the blogger guys.
Today at the Madison County Service Center in Alabama, Sean set out to test whether public officials truly respected the Constitution. But soon, Deputy Randy Simmons appeared, his expression cold and rigid, immediately labeling Sean as one of those guys and declaring that the public parking lot was a restricted area. As Sean stepped inside the building, the tension lingered. Calmly but firmly, he reiterated his only purpose: transparency and mutual respect. Then, something remarkable happened. Simmons, who moments earlier had been firm and authoritarian, began to waver. His rigidity turned into hesitation. And finally, acknowledgement. He was wrong, but it didn't end there. In a striking turn, Simmons faced his fellow staff members and spoke up, this time to defend Sean.
You were just videotaping my car.
Which one's your car?
Well, may I help you with anything? Do you work here at this building?
Who are you, ma'am?
Do you work here in this building?
Who are you, ma'am?
I'm asking you a question.
I'm asking you one as well, ma'am. Who are you?
I'll talk to security.
Do you work here, ma'am? How do I know I was filming her car? Just here walking around public sidewalk, taking some pictures and video. Hey, how are you?
What's up, bro, man?
What's going on?
Not much.
You mind if I get your name and badge number, sir?
Oh, you're one of those.
Oh, just asking you who you are?
Deputy Simmons.
Deputy Simmons.
Yeah.
What does one of those mean?
One of the blogger guys.
Blogger guys? Just by me asking, do people not ask you your name and badge number?
I'm looking in the windows. I'm not going to get into all that with you. Have
So
a
are
good
we
day.
done here? Okay, great. Thank you.
Back in here is restricted because that's where they got the parking to do
No, it's not.
the things up
No, it's not.
for the parking.
No, it's not.
Okay, you're one of those. Have a
It's
good
just
day.
not a restricted area.
Have a good day.
By me telling you something's not restricted, that's being one of those. That's what being one of those, deputy. That's ridiculous. So by you telling me a restricted area is non-restricted area is restricted, are you one of those? Are you one of those? You're one of those, aren't you, deputy?
Now serving votes. 1, 0.
She said, you know the situation with all the terrorism.
1, 3, 9 at window TV 6.
Oh, okay.
Now serving A.
They do that.
9 at window L9.
Come out and tell them to
Now
get off
serving
the property and all
bar.
that stuff there. Because they're not doing
5 at
that.
window L9.
An incident to have on.
No, they're just trying to see if they're going to get told to leave property that's public property. They're not doing nothing illegal.
Okay.
Well, he knows what he's doing. The only thing like in here, like he would know that he computers and stuff like that, because that's private information. But public building stuff, they can film on. It's not illegal. No, he's good. He's good. Yeah, no, he's good. He's
9
good.
at window L19. Now
Thank you, sir.
You know that, right?
Right.
About filming computers.
Right. I'm not here to get any. If there's any private information, that's not my goal here. But no, I appreciate you letting them know. And de-escalating the situation. I don't want to get into any conflict. I want people to be educated on our rights and respect our rights. That's what I want.
When I walked up, I was just being not trying to be facetious. I was kind of trying to joke with yourself. Oh, you're one of those just being a blogger and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah, just any law enforcement. It's not meant to harass anybody. I just ask people for their name and badge number as a public servant.
Deputy Simmons, Randy Simmons.
Sean.
Nice to meet you, Sean.
Nice to meet you.
I think I've seen you on Facebook before.
Really, Sean?
Yeah, I think so.
Long Island Audit? Have you heard of that?
Yes, Long Island. Cool, man. Cool.
I try to treat everybody with respect. If you've seen any of my videos, I treat public servants with respect. I want to be treated with respect as well. That's it.
Yeah.
I wanted my rights to be respected, and for law enforcement, uphold their oath, and that's it. Promoting transparency in government, and that's all I'm about.
Now, we had a reason I come out was because we've got a guy that's he's an African American male, and he dresses in all black, and he's mentally
his mental health problems. Right.
And he comes around quite a bit and defecates and stuff on property and everything like that.
Okay, yeah, that's sad.
Like, is this guy filming the guy, or is he? And when you said name and badge, so he's a blogger.
Right.
That's where I'm from. There was no.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I mean, listen, it wasn't a big deal. I've been treated far worse than that. That's nothing, you know.
Well, my partner was in here by himself, and that's why I got to go by.
Right. Yeah, no, I get it. Is there a lot of crime here at the licensing service?
No, every now and then.
Because I've been around the entire country. I've never seen a metal detector. Is there a court in here?
Yeah, probate court.
Oh, okay. So
that's where they do a lot of the mental health.
This is a courtroom. Okay.
Yeah.
This has.
You know, by Alabama constitutional law, we have to have law enforcement where there's a judge, right? That makes sense. And then people do. It's against law to carry firearms in where there's the government officials at, or in a government building.
Right. I thought this was just like the driver's license center, so that's why I was a little taken aback from the metal detector.
It is, but we got to be in here because of the judge.
Right, with the judge. That makes sense.
And against state law for somebody to bring in a firearm into a government building, which this is, it's a public building, but it's not, by the county. So we got to be in here for that. And we get. I'm not going to say we get a lot, but we get our fair share of people trying to bring in knives and guns and stuff like that.
Really?
And want to patrol,
yeah. That's a shame.
Yeah, it is.
It's a shame people want to, I believe full-heartedly in the Second Amendment.
I do too.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There's places you can't bring it.
Right. Well, and judges have decided that, and I can disagree with that. But at the end of the day, I'm not the one that makes the laws and interprets the laws. I just promote transparency and accountability in our government. But I believe the Second Amendment. I think there would be a lot less crime if everybody was able to legally carry. It's our right. Shouldn't be infringed upon in any way. So, but I was just confused about the metal detector, but now that there's a judge here, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's why.
It makes more sense to me. I've never seen that in a DMV before.
Yeah. Well, there's more than than a DMV.
It's more like a county building?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You got probate judge in here, you got license department, which is DMV.
Right.
You got business license, you got sales tax, you got voter stuff in here, you got county tax collector. So
right. I see that behind you.
There's a lot of different offices in here.
Right.
And then of course we got the mental health attachment to it with the probate judge. So you get it's a lot going on.
Right.
And you come in on a good day. I mean, it's really slow.
Okay. Normally it's busier than this.
Sean, it's usually standing room only.
Wow.
Yeah, it's unbelievably busy in here.
That's crazy.
It's crazy in here.
Well, I really appreciate the fact that, like, when they said, "Oh, he's just trying to antagonize us for reaction," you told them, "No. He's just here. He's a journalist exercising his rights." I appreciate that because some people don't get. There are people who, just like they're in law enforcement, they're citizens who just want to be difficult. But at the end of the day, this is about bridging the gap between law enforcement and the public. For me, and I work with police departments. I've done trainings and stuff like that. So I want to bridge the gap between law enforcement and just promote transparency in my government. That's it. Exercise my First Amendment right peacefully.
I've seen a ton of your videos on dude, he's actually right. I mean, I've seen them, and I'm like, you know, I'm kind of going with the law enforcement side of it, and then I'm like, see your side of it. But no, that's when you said your name, I was like, I know that cat. He's a celebrity, dude.
Oh man.
Yeah. I feel like I met one.
Yeah.
I mean, you do good work.
Thank
I'll
you.
say that.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Take it aggressive, but
right.
I should have been a little more respectful out there and apologize. That said, I got to get back in my
Right. Listen. At the end of the day, the reason why is I try and treat all law enforcement with respect from just because they're law enforcement, and I've had my rights violated. As you've seen, I've been arrested, I've had my rights violated a lot, and I've beat it in court. But so I don't try and take it out just anybody wearing a uniform. I try not to take out that frustration that those other officers did against me, and that's what I try and tell people in the government. Like, just because somebody has insulted you or done something wrong to you with a camera doesn't mean everybody with a camera is going to do that to you. So treat people on a case-by-case basis, and you know that's how the world should work. Really, you know, I don't know. I never met Deputy Simmons a day in my life, and I'm glad to have met you. I really am. I'm glad to have met you. Like I said, started off a little rocky, but you know, at the end of the day, I just want to bridge the gap. I want to exercise my rights peacefully and have them respected. That's all I want here.
Yeah, that's why I come back. Well, like I said, my partner, you see, he's over
right
by himself. And,
right.
Like, I got to go bye, you know. But I should have stopped, and I apologize for that.
That's right.
So that's the thing. I had my mind set on getting back in here, and I apologize.
No problem, Deputy. No problem. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I appreciate your time today. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna take some pictures, video really quick, and I'll be out of here.
Just where you know there is video going on in here, which is no problem. And like I said, Sean, you know the routine and deal.
Right.
Don't film none of the
right. And any restricted areas, right? That's fine.
Some of the screens are, you know that.
Right. Yeah. No restricted area. Yeah. And that's not my interest here today. But thank you. Thanks, Deputy. Deputy Simmons.
Better than that, man. I really like meeting you, man. That's kind of cool. You take care of yourself.
Thanks, Deputy Simmons. It was nice meeting you, sir. It was nice meeting you.
From a fiery confrontation, the story concludes with a handshake, even a hug. A rare moment when the Constitution is more than a document. It becomes a bridge, transforming conflict into dialogue and authority into understanding. Have you ever wondered what happens when those used to giving orders behind bars are faced with the lens of freedom right on a public sidewalk?
Would you guys film inside? You're not allowed to film inside, so if you guys continue to film inside.
Oh, can you step back a little bit, please?
I'm talking to you right here.
I know, but can you step back?
When you guys film inside.
You came up too close to me.
In front of the cold iron gates of a correctional facility in San Diego, California, a citizen stood on the public sidewalk, camera in hand, conducting a First Amendment audit, turning his lens into a mirror reflecting power itself. But instead of calm professionalism, several correctional officers immediately grew uneasy. They covered their name tags, turned their backs to hide their faces, and angrily warned that they would call the police, citing security and getting too close. The air grew tense, stretched like a wire ready to snap. His voice cut through the pressure, sharp, steady, unwavering. This is a public sidewalk, and the Constitution gives me the right to stand here and record.
Look, another one coming out. Looking good, officer.
What are you talking about?
Looking good. Good. How's it going, officer? Yo, none of them wear regular. None of them will wear their uniform on the outs. Oh, they all cover it up. Scared. These guys are afraid of their shadow. They are all covering their uniform. How's it going, officers?
Hey, how you doing? Good afternoon. How you doing?
Good, good.
Hello. Con permiso,
Looks like you can lift, bro.
He actually looks like an inmate from it. How's it going, officer? How come all the correctional officers are not willing to proudly wear their uniform in public?
Just for safety.
What are you guys doing? Safety? What do you mean safety?
Safety.
I mean... Why would you need safety if you're just doing your job? Let's ask him. How come correctional officers don't proudly wear their uniform in public if you guys are like really tough in there? I'm serious. It's like the energy is all lost when you guys are out in public. It's not the same. The energy's gone, guys. The energy is gone, okay? Oh, bro, she's the nicest correctional officer. That one right there. Yeah. Yes. The nicest one.
Cuando estás llenando la hoja de vida te preguntan, ¿tienes latino? ¿Tienes no sé qué vaina? ¿Por qué te preguntan
He clearly draws the line. If the staff want privacy, they must create it within their facility, not force the public to forfeit rights on public land. Every response is like an arrow piercing the arrogance of authority. On one side, a lone citizen, camera in hand, steadfast behind the shield of the First Amendment. On the other, uniformed officers seeking to hide and evade responsibility to freedom.
Officers getting scanned. That's all they search. How's it going, officer? Good to see you on the outside. Good to see you on the outside.
Hey, real quick, would you guys film inside? You're not allowed to film inside, so if you could, guys continue to film inside.
Oh, can you step back a little bit, please?
I'm talking to you right here.
I know, but can you step back?
When you guys film
You
inside,
came up too close to me.
when you guys film inside,
That's
you're not allowed to do that,
disrespectful.
and I'm gonna call the police if you continue to film.
You guys
inside.
can create privacy if you'd like, but anything, we're on a public sidewalk exercising our freedom of the press. If you want privacy, you can create it. You can get curtains and block this.
Okay,
but anything that we can, you can't just come out here and give us orders. You see, this is public right here. We're not inmates. We're not employees. You're not our boss. So with all due respect, have some respect for our constitutional rights. Have some respect for our freedom. As you see, from those gates over here, it's called freedom.
That's fine.
So don't try to get us to be in there for no reason.
I told you what.
You say you're going to call the
You're gonna
police for
continue
filming.
Filming, so I'm gonna call the police. That's
So
all.
go ahead and call them because we are going to continue.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
I know, but we can't give us unlawful arrest.
It's not legal for you to stop.
Yes, it is. Maybe
If it's not legal, can you state that law?
it's legal, sir. So don't, like, literally do your research and don't make a fool of yourself.
About 10 minutes, we're gonna have the police here if you continue.
That's fine.
Well, we're gonna be here, sir. So go ahead, call them now. Don't wait 10 minutes. Look at this officer over here, looking like a regular guy.
Undercover.
Undercover. He wanna look homeless.
Yep.
He wanna look homeless. And man, he comes back. Oh, yeah, actually, I am homeless. Better than yours. That's your job? That's your job? Hey, I get paid better than you. I get paid better than you.
Homeless and down.
Excuse me, Mr. Homeless Guy. Can we no, that's a CO dressed as a homeless guy. Can you believe that? Are you a CO dressed as a professional guy or as an attorney? All right. You're really an attorney. This guy's an attorney. God damn it, I need your business card. We have thousands watching.
I can't, sorry.
What? You're an attorney, bro. This is what you went to school for. What's the Third Amendment? No quartering of soldiers. I bet you they'll put curtains.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, officer? Good to see you on the outside. How you doing today? How you doing today?
What's us?
Tell him good to see you on the outside. Makes him think.
dialogue becomes a tense real-life drama, where the Constitution is no longer just words on paper, but resonates loudly across the streets. A small camera, an ordinary citizen, but when he dares to stand up to the police, he transforms the sidewalk into a public courtroom for freedom and the law.
Okay.
This is the city sidewalk here, but it's also a component of transit property. Right?
So would you issue me a trespass notice then? Is that how that would work?
We're gonna see.
Okay.
Outside Coventry Station, the silhouette of an officer emerged, striding straight toward a citizen filming in public. His tone sharp, laced with the weight of an unspoken command. The air tightened instantly, tense as a drawn string, yet the citizen stood firm, unshaken. His voice rang out clear and steady. This is public property. I have the right to record. The First Amendment protects my freedom of the press. On one side, the officer sought to fabricate a violation, invoking fears of privacy invasion. On the other, a lone citizen stood in the open street, but with the Constitution at his back, ready to turn his rights into a shield against abuse of power.
No, I'm good, thank you.
Oh, you're on transit property right now.
Yeah.
So can I ask you why you're videotaping people entering and exiting the Calgary police station here?
I'm a citizen journalist.
You're a citizen tourist. Are you a sovereign citizen? Can we get your name, please?
Am I suspected of a crime?
Well, currently you're trespassing. You don't have a bus pass. Do you have a bus pass?
I do have a bus pass.
And can we get your identification, please? We've had a complaint, so we're just afraid.
Okay, no, I haven't done anything wrong, so I don't.
But we still need your name to deal with the situation here, sir.
Yeah, but the law states that in order to give my ID, that I have to be charged or suspected of a crime.
Well, currently you're trespassing on city property unless you're prepared to take a bus. Is your purpose to videotape staff here, or
that's none of your business, actually.
Okay. Is this your purpose?
That's none of your business.
Are you here to take a bus, or are you here to videotape? That's what I'm trying to understand.
That's not your business.
Are you prepared to give me your ID, sir?
No, I'm not.
No?
Why?
Can you help me understand why you're here?
I am taking photographs for a project.
What's your project?
That's personal information.
Okay, so you're here.
But I don't want to obstruct the sidewalk, so that's why I'm standing over here.
This is actually city property. So right now your camera's on city property.
Okay, so then great.
And if you're not prepared to take a bus.
I'm on city property, so then there should be no issue.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my sergeant here.
Okay.
So that my sergeant can help deal with this, okay?
Sure, thank you.
Thank you. Tango 236. We're with a male who's currently videotaping.
Female. You don't know what I'm recording, actually. You actually don't know what I'm photographing.
No, that's why I'm trying to help. That's why I'm trying to understand.
Well, you just said on your radio that I was photographing people coming and going.
You admitted to me you were videotaping people at the Calgary
No, I just said I was taking photographs.
Of the Calgary police station.
Which is not a crime.
This is where we're going to come and go, right?
See, I'm not taking his information. I'm being respectful.
Well, I don't know that, right? Because your camera's angled, right?
Yeah, so that's fine, but you need a warrant to see, right?
Well,
I mean, that's my own personal property now.
Right? And so when you're videotaping people coming and going, that's actually a safety concern for us too, right? And you can understand and appreciate that. And
I see there's a gun, and what's on the other side? Do you got a taser?
Yeah.
And do you have a taser and a gun? Okay, so what's the safety concern?
Well, my safety concern is that you're trying to access confidential police information, and I'm trying to understand why you're making...
Okay, level with me. I have a walker here. Yeah. Okay, so it's not very likely that I'm going to be mobile. And then, second of all, there's not a high likelihood that I'm going to be able to run a license plate even if I get one.
People have been able to access all sorts of information.
But there's different protections of that.
Can you help me understand why you would be motivated to do this?
Because I'm an independent investigative journalist.
An independent investigative journalist? And what are you investigating?
That's personal.
Okay. Is there anything that we could do to help you in that investigation?
No, you've been great so far. Yeah.
So help me understand your purpose. Like, help me understand why you would be here.
That's private. I don't need to, I have the right to my private information.
You do. I just find it really unusual that you would come here.
Yeah.
Do this and then not be prepared to have a dialogue about it.
That's my right as a citizen. This is a mutual contact.
That's your right.
I could remain silent if I want. I am choosing to engage with you.
Yeah, and I really appreciate it because it helps me understand what you're trying to do.
Right. So, and I've identified a purpose here, and so
But you are on city property.
Right, which is fine.
This is also transit property, right?
So if I move over 2 feet, would I be able to? Is that city property?
Your camera's currently on city property.
Okay,
right?
so that's fine. That's public property. right?
Not right now. This is owned by the city. This is actually slated for development.
Right. So this is owned by the city, so this is owned by taxpayers, so that's not really owned by anybody. It's not private property.
No, the city as a corporation, not the city as a taxpayer, owns the land.
The city as a corporation, but not as a taxpayer.
Right. So
But me as a citizen, I have the right as a taxpayer and somebody who's employed and pays my taxes and vote. I have the right to access this property if I have a purpose to be here.
Yeah, but you're not clear on what your purpose is.
I told you I'm an investigative independent journalist, and I'm gathering content for a story. That's all I need to tell you. I'm not here for any malicious purpose or doing anything nefarious, so I mean, there's no reason to be alarmed.
I'm just uncertain about that.
Okay.
Because when you're not prepared to give me any information about you so that I can verify your story, do you have journalistic credentials at all?
I do.
Yeah, and what are your journalistic credentials?
I don't want to disclose that right now.
Okay, so see, my concern right now, and you have to understand that, is that you're unwilling to dialogue with me about why you're here, the purpose for your video, the purpose for your journalism,
right.
who you are, or who
but I have the freedom of mobility, and I also have the freedom of privacy of information. Sorry.
Please don't litter.
No, that was an accident.
So that's actually a littering.
No, that was an accident, but I actually have 2 butts in my pocket to show that I'm not littering. But yeah.
Well, you dropped your cigarette in the ground.
By accident, yeah.
I'm willing to prepare to recognize that you may feel that that was an accident.
Yeah. Anyways.
So you can understand, though, why this is very suspicious to us, correct?
I don't really, because I'm just taking a picture of the police station, and what I choose to do with that is my own prerogative. I don't have...
and I'm not going to try and challenge you, and you're not being detained right now. You're free to leave at any point in time, okay?
And then I'm free to stay, right?
Well, I'm going to have my sergeant come and speak with you in regards to that, okay?
Sure.
So that he can clarify with you our position more formally, okay? Because I think that that's a better resolution.
What's your
Given
badge
that
number,
you're not
please?
willing to provide the name. My badge is 5229.
5229, and what's your badge?
5488.
5488. And what unit are you guys driving today?
1236.
1236? Alright. Is your dash cam on? No, it's not. Is it on?
Yeah.
Great.
Where'd you go to journalism school?
You don't need to go to journalism school in order to be a journalist. I can be an independent journalist without having any kind of paper credentials.
Do you run a YouTube channel?
I do, yeah. And a Facebook page, yeah.
And a Facebook page?
Yeah, and Twitter account. I don't want to disclose that.
Isn't it open source information?
It would be, yeah.
So it would be publicly queryable, right?
Sure.
So what's the issue with providing the open source public queryable information?
Because that's my private information that I do not wish to disclose.
Right?
But this is a mutual contact, and I don't want to disclose personal details to somebody I don't know.
Well, why would you feel comfortable then videotaping personal details of police?
Who says I got personal details?
Well, if you're recording everyone who's coming in and coming out, you could have.
That's not what I was recording, actually.
What were you recording?
That's my business, but it wasn't that. So
you're not willing to provide me any information?
To quell your fears that I was recording people coming in and out, I'm telling you I'm not recording people coming in and out. That's not my interest here.
What is your interest?
That's not
Is your interest
business.
Purely how police deal with you or interact with you?
That's my business, actually.
Because I'm struggling to understand your purpose.
Yeah.
Right? And I would like to, because I'd like to be able to have a constructive dialogue about this.
Yeah, and we are having a constructive dialogue, I believe.
It's a very one-way dialogue right now.
A little bit, because I have rights.
Yeah, and so do I. And so does everyone here, right?
Right. So you're checking up that I have a purpose to be here, and I've articulated a purpose to be here.
Yeah, and is your purpose to take transit?
Yes, it is.
It is?
Yeah. After I've satisfied collecting the content that I need for my story, then I will move along. Yeah.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be under any kind of loitering. I have a purpose to be here, and this is a openly available space. I'm doing what any reasonable person might do, right?
Yeah, and for me, a person would have no issue providing their information so we could have it constructive.
Right, but I'm not your average person.
You're not?
No.
What makes you say that?
I just know my rights differently than most people.
Okay.
So.
A lot of people know their rights.
I know.
So I'm trying to understand your purpose.
I am collecting content for a story that I'm working on, and as soon as I collect that content, I will be out of here.
How can I facilitate that?
Nothing. I mean, you guys have been fantastic. I don't really need any assistance here. I'm fine collecting what I'm collecting here. I'm not collecting anybody's personal information or details. I'm not taking pictures of anybody going in.
We can't verify that. Would you be willing to show me your video?
I would not, because that's personal property and I would prefer a warrant for that.
That citizen stood firm, fortified by the Fourth Amendment, the shield of personal privacy. He flatly refused to reveal his identity, refused to let officers search his equipment, knowing that every concession would erode his constitutional rights, inch by inch. The word trespass echoed like an invisible chain, but he didn't flinch. His tone was steady, deliberate, unwavering. I'll leave when my work is done, not before. Each word struck like a spear, piercing through the fog of authority, turning the encounter into a standoff. On one side, the inalienable rights of a citizen. On the other, a power stretched dangerously close to its limit.
Okay. So,
and the second issue is I can't pull content off of these cameras.
Is it a direct webcam, live stream?
No, it's saved to a different location. So
you upload it to a server.
Right.
Yeah.
So I can't really pull that up right now.
So,
but that's my own business, what's on there anyway, right?
Well, I don't disagree, but you have to understand in the current climate, we have a lot of concerns around people who are videotaping police stations, right?
Current climate.
That that's a
I don't really watch the news. I'm sorry, I don't understand.
You don't watch the news at all?
I
You're
don't.
Not interested in
I do not.
You're not interested in anything?
I honestly do not.
I struggle to believe that.
I honestly only watch it once in a blue moon when it comes on the screen when I pass by it.
I have to say, I'm struggling to believe that.
Okay, well I do. I am not one for really mainstream media, but...
So, I'm wondering if you can hear my position and our concerns. What are you hearing in terms of my concerns?
That there's somebody out front of your police building and that you believe that this person is collecting personal information on people who are coming and going.
Yeah, potentially.
And I am duly respecting it again right now. I'm not collecting that, and so I've articulated a purpose for you to be here, and for me to be here, and you guys don't need to be here any longer. That's the way I see this.
Well, we're gonna wait until my sergeant gets here.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay?
Yeah.
Because I think it would be important for him to have a chat with you around this.
Sure.
Right now, your camera is on city property.
Sure, which is fine.
At a bus location, so you're actually on transit property.
Sure,
okay?
so should I move a few feet this way, and then I can move my equipment here?
Well, we're going to talk to my sergeant. You can move
this
your
over.
camera all you like.
And then that way we're kind of on the public easement, that way we're not...
So this is still all city property.
Right, and so that's owned by the taxpayers, which is myself.
That's also city. This is all private development. Yeah. So the city as a corporation owns this, and it's actually slated for private development. Okay?
But if I stand on the sidewalk, then I'm obstructing the sidewalk.
You are, and actually you're currently at a transit stop, so you're actually on transit property as well when you're on this sidewalk.
Right, so would that not be their jurisdiction to enforce that though?
No, it depends on where you are. So right here, this is city property. This is owned by the city corporation, okay?
Right.
This is also sold to development.
Okay.
This is the city sidewalk here, but it's also a component of transit property. Right?
So would you issue me a trespass notice then? Is that how that would work?
We're gonna see.
Okay.
I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I'm not entirely clear on your purpose.
Okay.
And I'd like you to be cooperative, but you're not choosing to be. So
I'm trying to be as cooperative as I can under my own rights, right?
Well, no, you're choosing to make a point.
I'm not choosing to make a point. I'm just choosing to not engage in contact that's mutual. I'm out here collecting my own content, and I do not wish to be engaged with, and I did not expect you to engage.
You are aware that it is an offense to interrupt someone's use of transit property, correct?
I haven't interrupted anybody's use. They've been able to get on the bus. The bus was just here and was able to pick up passengers, and so I haven't obstructed that.
Well, there is a passenger here. I'm not sure if she feels as though she's been impeded on.
No, I don't believe she does.
So, I explained that this is city property.
Right.
That this actually has been sold by the city as a corporation to developer, but this is also transit property and it's a transit...
G-Tanney, T-A-N-N-E-Y.
He's refusing to provide his purpose. His reason for videotaping...
I provided a purpose.
He says he's an independent investigative journalist. Provide who he's affiliated with or what he's affiliated with. And he's encouraging the hearing to his name. I have requested to see his bus property.
And so I've moved my camera over just so it's not
obstructing. This is still city property, so we're still in
right, so that would be public property, would it not?
Okay.
No, not necessarily.
Okay, where would be public property then if city property is not public property?
Property doesn't constitute every piece of land in town.
Okay. So what does how would I know that I was breaking the law then if I'm standing here,
That's
right?
when we would advise you if you were.
Okay.
Then you'd be expected to.
So if I was to stand over maybe like
Well, we're not
down
talking
here.
about that. You were asking hypothetically, so I was giving you an
Okay.
answer.
So what am I doing wrong by standing here collecting content from my story?
Sorry, what?
What am I doing wrong by standing here collecting content from my story?
What's your story?
I've explained, obviously.
I just don't want to disclose that. I have the right to my private information and I don't want to disclose that, and you know, that's my own right, and I will be gone in due time once I collect my content. I'm not here loitering or trying to cause a scene. I'm willing to move along. Just the only reason there's a scene now is because I was approached by these ladies,
I
and
wouldn't consider this a scene. I think this is a dialogue.
yeah.
And they're not
But-
ladies, they're constables.
Constables. Sorry, but yeah. So I'm just gathering a couple of shots. I don't want anybody's personal information. I'm not collecting any personal information of any officers entering or leaving. I'm looking for stock
What would you
footage.
consider personal information that you're not collecting?
Personal vehicles coming in and out that might be driven by officers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you're saying that any personal information that you've collected that's found later to be officers, you would not be disclosing to anybody?
Correct.
And resulting of that might be considered illegal?
Yeah.
Depending on certain
It depends.
statutes in place inside the country of Canada?
Well,
Is that correct?
I'm on a public area filming stuff that's
But as
visible
per
from
your
the
comment,
public.
you said that
I'm
you're
just
not
doing out of
collecting any of that-
I'm doing that out of ethical respect. I'm just doing it out of respect. Right? There doesn't have to be any law involved. I just choose not to for respect. That's not the content of my story. So I just choose not to collect that, and that won't be going anywhere public.
What if you're already collecting?
Then it would be deleted if I have collected any by accident. I do my best to prevent what I collect and choose
How
what
do
I
you
collect. I don't know, but when I review it after, I'll check and make sure.
How would
and
you know then?
I wouldn't. I would just take out any vehicles that weren't part of my story.
All right. Would you let me look at your video right now so I can tell you which ones are, and we can just delete it right now, and you won't have to worry about that problem?
I can't access that camera actually, and I haven't been using this camera the whole
Why
time.
not?
I just started this one
Why can't we access this camera?
because it doesn't work with this kind of phone. It doesn't work.
It's a remote web stream camera.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're web streaming
Yeah.
through your phone?
Yeah.
So but this has
But it can't be.
internet capability. It's going off into the netherworld.
It's going off onto a private server.
Wow.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll be out of here in probably the next bus that comes by, and
The next bus that comes by?
yeah,
The 93?
yeah, if that's reasonable, and yeah, and that should be enough time for me to collect my content and be out of here. Is that fine? Is that negotiable?
Well, we're not negotiating.
Okay.
It's not a negotiation.
Well, I'm trying to negotiate to be fair.
Okay.
I'm trying to
There's no
be a
reason to
reasonable
negotiate.
person. Okay.
It's just a conversation. It's a dialogue about understanding.
Right. All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Can you maybe like drive so I can get a shot of your vehicle going in?
Nope, you've got a lot of our vehicles coming in and out already.
I haven't even got a single marked unit.
You've got a single marked unit?
That's
So if
what
you
I'm
get
here
If
for.
you get one marked unit, you'll be good to go?
I would be good to go.
Do you want to be on film?
We already are.
If you already. That's all I'm here for, is one marked unit as B-roll for my content.
Awesome. Random side note, where'd you get the really nice beadwork?
That was at the Stampede.
Nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
Have a great night.
Have a good evening. Have a good evening.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
And what was your unit number? And badge number?
1201.
1201, your badge number?
I don't have to provide you my badge number if we're not involved in any kind of incident. If you wish to know,
GTANNEY.
it's 3720.
3720, thank you.
And when the lens closes, what remains is not just footage, but a clear message. Citizens' rights only truly live when we have the courage to exercise and defend them. Did you know your rights can be tested right on the sidewalk in front of a bank just because you're holding a camera?
Yes, I am.
So you're making me nervous.
Okay, well, you're recording too, so we're both
Okay.
on the same thing, aren't
So
we?
what do you want?
Okay, my question is, what are you doing in front of a bank?
Why are you in front of me?
At the Huntington Bank branch in Des Plaines, Illinois, a citizen stood on the public sidewalk filming the bank to test the right to record in public. The seemingly ordinary space suddenly became tense. Security and police repeatedly approached, demanding the activity stop, asking for the purpose, citing bank policies, and claiming it might disturb others. The dialogue quickly escalated. Officers threatened removal and requested personal information without any clear legal justification. The videographer stood firm, asserting their First Amendment rights and explaining that filming outside a business is completely legal. In the end, the officers acknowledged the citizen's rights. The citizen could remain on the sidewalk with only a warning not to enter the bank.
Where's your face in my camera?
Good.
No, I'm asking, why is your face in my camera?
Just asking what you're doing.
Is it illegal?
I'm just asking what you're doing. You got people who are asking what you're doing. That's why.
What are you doing?
I'm asking you.
I don't have to tell you.
Okay. Well, you're standing outside of a bank, photographing a bank.
Is that illegal?
I didn't say it was illegal. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm just curious what you were doing.
Well, I don't ask you questions. Have a nice day.
Okay. You understand that you're standing in front of someone's business, right?
Is that illegal?
If you disrupt their business, yes.
What's that?
Disrupt their business, yes. That would be illegal.
You're on the sidewalk?
Yes, I understand that. Why do you have to be doing
Am I inside the bank?
I'm asking you a question.
I'm asking you, am I inside the bank?
I never said you were in the bank. I said if you go in the bank.
I know the rules.
Okay.
I know the rules. You don't have to tell me.
Okay, so I don't understand why you have to be so inappropriate and unpolite. I don't understand that.
Okay.
I was just asking a question. That's all I'm asking.
Am I detained?
No, and I didn't say
that.
Okay,
then you're free to go.
Okay, and so are you. My question is, what are you doing out here?
My question is, what did you have for breakfast?
I don't eat breakfast. It doesn't matter.
Well.
Okay. So my question is, what are you doing out here?
What are you doing out here?
I was called here. That's why.
Okay. Well, am I doing anything illegal?
Okay. You're making people nervous. That's the problem.
You're making me nervous.
Okay.
Are you recording?
Yes, I am.
So you're making me nervous.
Okay. Well, you're recording too. So we're both on the same thing, aren't we?
So what do you want?
Okay. My question is, what are you doing in front of a bank?
Why are you in front of me?
I'm staying here talking to you because you turned your head.
Well, I don't want to talk to you. I'm not answering questions.
Okay.
Oh, name and badge number?
It's right here.
Right here?
Right there.
Your name is right here?
My name is right here on my vest.
Okay, what's your badge number?
452.
Oh, name and badge number?
Norberg, 492.
All right.
So, sir, what is your plan?
You don't have to know my plan. There's no plan. Is it illegal?
To be videotaped out in front of a bank?
Yeah. Is it illegal?
I don't understand what your point is.
Is it illegal? I'm asking a question.
I'm asking what your point is.
You should know the law.
I do know the law. Thank you very much.
So is it illegal?
But when you're making people uncomfortable and I'm getting...
Are you the comfort police?
Okay.
Is it a law to make people uncomfortable?
Let me ask you this. Where do you live at?
You don't have to know where I live at.
Okay.
I already got it. I don't understand why you're in my camera.
It's a public way, is it not? Look, I'm standing on a public way, am I not?
Yeah, but your face is in my camera. I didn't walk up to you. Okay. You walked up to me and you're harassing me.
I'm not harassing
something
you.
illegal.
I'm not harassing you.
Or illegal, I mean.
That's not illegal either. If you knew the law, then you would know that this is a public way. I can walk in here, right?
You're in my space.
You have all the sidewalk to walk on.
All right.
Feel free to walk.
You do too.
Yes.
Why'd you come up to me and
because
ask me
I'm going to go
questions?
talk to the people in the business. What I'm going to go do. That's what I'm going to go do.
Go teach them the law.
Well, you should check that out.
Are you going to go teach them the law too?
No.
No?
He's capable.
Okay, good. So why'd you walk up to my camera?
Have I moved?
You walked up to me.
Have I moved an inch towards your camera or you?
No. He did.
Have I?
Another police car? Here's a strong one. Name and badge number?
It's Cieslak, 530.
All right.
Okay. You're refusing to give me your name, right?
Am I detained?
I'm asking you. You're refusing to give me your name? So
I'm detained. I'm not answering questions.
Okay, here's the deal. The bank You step foot into the bank, they will arrest you for trespassing.
I already know that.
I'm just giving you a warning.
You don't have to give me direct.
Listen to me.
know.
I'm giving you a warning.
Do I have to listen to you?
If
There's no warning for doing something that's illegal.
I said they don't want you on the premise of their property.
Is this their property?
You're not listening to what I'm saying. If you were actually, if you stop having an argument.
Go away.
Listen,
Go
you go on the
No, I'm not
property that's
listening.
trespassing.
No.
It is illegal to.
Illegal is a sick bird.
It's illegal to videotape any bank operations.
Oh my gosh, inside, right?
Correct.
Am I inside?
Obviously, you have thought about this, and you're that educated. To
Am
do
I
that.
inside?
I didn't say that. You're free to do this anywhere on
There you go, motherfucker.
Good. I'm happy that you feel better. You're free to do so anywhere on here. Okay.
Did you tell them that?
But yes, they know that.
Okay.
They were just concerned.
Then why are you guys here? You're wasting resources.
I
Look
am
at
here.
you.
I am here because.
Look at you.
Okay.
Look at you guys.
Then,
You guys are
then if you know
clowns.
the whole lot, do not step on their property. That's all they ask.
Absolutely.
Okay. You're free to go. I don't care what you do.
You're free to go.
You're just not be on their
dismissed.
property.
I didn't call you guys.
Okay. Here's the sidewalk. Feel free to walk.
I'm not walking anywhere.
Okay. Do not step on their property.
Absolutely not.
They will call as soon as you step on their
Yeah,
property.
go f yourself.
Wow, you got that recorded?
What's that?
You feel better about yourself now?
Yes.
Okay, it's on
Like
your
and
recorded here
subscribe.
too.
Go
Good
ahead.
times.
Remember, standing firm, staying calm, and knowing the law is how you protect your freedom right in front of the powers that seek to test it. Is freedom of speech still respected when it conflicts with commercial interests or popular opinion?
That's good. Why don't you write this in big letters instead of I love company?
It's
being a hitter.
being freedom of speech.
I'm asking you a question. I know what it is.
At one of the busiest intersections in Green Cove Springs, Florida, Jeff held up a sign reading, "I love Smith Beeger Cummings," a shining beacon celebrating the right to film police and the freedom of expression itself. But the owner of Spring Park Coffee, Stephen Kelly, took offense, calling the police and claiming the message was inappropriate and offensive to women and children. When officers arrived, instead of defending the Constitution, they quickly sided with the business owner, ordering Jeff to move and even threatening him with a trespass charge. But Jeff didn't back down. He stood firm, his every word a line drawn in the sand. On one side, the constitutional right of a citizen. On the other, the alliance between private interests and law enforcement to suppress free speech.
Cumming. Smith Bay? Yeah. Cumming is a town in Georgia. It is? Yeah, that's how they actually spell the name. C-U-M-M-I-N-G. Yeah. Cumming, Georgia. And there's landmark case law, federal case law, Cumming, Georgia, says Smith v. Cumming. And what it is that it's a case law that codified and affirmed our right to film law enforcement officers.
Okay.
They didn't give us the right, they just made a case law. So they don't have qualified immunity if they arrest you for filming. I'm sorry? You can't stand on our corner. You gotta go somewhere. Oh, you're born, please. Make sure they don't put their hands on me, that's all.
Might be the police.
All right, so what's the purpose of you standing here?
Freedom of speech.
Get across.
Freedom of speech.
That's good. Why don't you write this in big letters instead of I love company?
It's
being a hitter.
being freedom of speech.
I'm asking you a question. I know what it is.
Yeah.
But why don't you write Smith v. Georgia dot in big letters versus I love company? Women, kids, walk inside here.
Well, it's just freedom of speech, man. Even if I didn't have anything written on there.
I'm not denying that, but I mean,
You ever heard of Cumming, Georgia?
I don't know what Cummings is.
Yeah, that's how they spell their name, Cumming, Georgia.
Well, I mean, my question is, why such big letters with the vulgar? I mean,
It's not vulgar. It's how it's the city is Cumming, Georgia.
Listen, I understand.
Yeah.
Women and children that come here, they're the ones.
I don't
drove
have.
by a few times. I'm
I
not
can't
gonna
help
stop
it if they
you
have
because I
dirty
get it.
minds. I can't help it if they have dirty minds.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah, you know what you're doing.
I can't help it if
You have nothing better to do to be one of those people.
I can't help it if they got dirty minds. Look, you're not gonna stand here and judge me.
I'm not judging you.
All right, you already called me a name one time.
What'd I call you?
You called me a name. I got it on video.
What'd I call you?
When you first walked up, I
What
can't
did I
remember the
call you?
specific thing you called me, but you already called me a name. You're Officer what? Dickman?
Good thing we have video.
Make sure you spell it right.
Where's your?
But-
Are you guys recording?
That's our business.
No, it's
What-
not just your business. I want to know
what
if you're
is-
recording.
Are you recording?
Are you recording? Are you too stupid to answer my question?
No, I'm not.
Can you answer her question if she's too stupid to answer it?
I'm not too stupid, sir. Look, you're getting nervous. I can tell on your
Look,
face.
why don't you guys f*** off?
Saying,
Why don't you guys f*** off?
is that from the way it looks,
I don't
right?
give a shit what you're saying. How about that? Turn around and f*** off. How about that?
That's on.
Fuck off.
So you're gonna post that showing how you treat other people?
Let me ask you this.
I'm not interested in questions.
I'm not. I'm not interested. I'm still going to ask you because that's what you're going to do.
Oh, really?
Would it be any problem? Would it be problems if you go
Are
to
you
the other side?
threatening me?
No, I'm asking.
If it's put behind somebody, you better back your ass off.
You're the one that's being threatened. You don't understand that? We're just approaching you.
Why are you shaking? I got some
He's
cops here.
We're treating you respectfully.
I'm talking to you.
That's fine. We're not arguing that. Look, you're the one putting the situation in where it
take your
is.
asses back to your cars.
You have every right to be here. We got called here. That's the law.
You got a call
okay?
for somebody exercising free speech.
No, we did not, sir. Do you want to know what the call was for? Or do you want to speak inappropriately to me again? I'm being respectful. Please do the same. This is on recording, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to show yourself being disrespectful to a person that's not being disrespectful.
You should
We got a call. We got a call. That is our job, okay? So we're doing our job, right? You understand?
Right.
That there's an inappropriate sign outside of a business, right? And so from onlookers, right? What do you think the sign says?
So you guys are recording?
What do you think the sign says, sir?
The sign says I love Smith becoming Georgia.
But for onlookers and for
It says
children,
I love coming Georgia. That's how coming is spelled.
I understand that. I've been there before, sir. I understand.
I can't help it if people have dirty
Do you
minds.
understand the perception is what we're trying to explain to you?
I can't help it if people have dirty minds.
77. I understand that, and I'm not saying anything otherwise. All we're asking is, would you mind maybe going a little bit further down the sidewalk? Okay,
I'm not going
that's fine. But understand this: if you come to their front door anywhere around them, we're gonna trespass. Okay?
Okay. Go ahead and trespass. Trespass. Make it official. Trespass. You want to get a trespass? Trespass with free speech. That'd be a pretty stupid thing.
It's actually not trespassing free speech. You're just on
Go ahead.
the dirty laws, man.
Solicit a trespass.
Right, sir. So here's the deal.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Spring Park Coffee business right here where you're standing.
Are you
on
sure
the
about
other
that?
side, yes, sir. That was the property manager. On the other side, go on the sidewalk.
Okay, so
But
I
if
can't
you're-
stand right here on this
That's
sidewalk?
correct, and I will trespass you if you're on the side of the
All right,
sidewalk.
trespass me. Make an official trespass. I'll stand right here. Trespass me. You're telling me I can't stand on this public sidewalk?
That's not public sidewalk, sir. I just told you
Make
that.
sure about that.
The property man, where
Make-
you're standing is, sir. I just said that.
Make sure that this isn't a public
Is
sidewalk.
not. You
Make
see where
sure
the
that
building
that's not a
starts,
public
sir?
sidewalk
You
before you do
understand
it.
where the building is, sir? Where the building starts right here?
I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying make sure that you're correct about it.
We are correct.
You are correct, sir.
Usually you're not.
That's fine, but today we are.
It's sad that that's all you got to do is do this. A grown man.
Why right here? I gotta ask. I understand. And look, it says I love Smith becoming.
I know.
All right, so you don't have to trespass. But I'm here, my family comes in here and it's called. You don't have to trespass just because they want you to.
But I've having phone calls from a whole bunch of people couldn't know what you're doing. And then like the customers keep talking to the employees about it. I've been here for 10 years and obviously I won't continue being here.
Yeah.
So like if you chose like a spot that maybe was a little less cool, that'd be awesome.
Well, I'm standing on the busiest street corners in Greenco Springs. Standing on the busiest street corners in Greenco Springs.
It's expensive to be here, and I've been here for 10 years. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Are you the owner of
yes,
this?
yeah.
Of
For
this
this and the next space, we pay $5,000 a month to do business, right?
Okay.
And stuff like this is not super awesome, especially when I get phone calls from everybody being like, "Hey, do you know?"
I can't. Like I said, I can't help it if people got dirty minds, man. I can't help it if people got dirty
Yeah,
minds.
no, I mean that's true.
And I can't help it if you put your $5,000 or whatever a month business right next to the public sidewalk in the busiest intersection in Greenco Springs.
I guess I should have had that. I should have known.
Let me ask you this, and I'll just talk with you.
All right.
What's the difference this corner versus any other three corners?
Busiest corner we got in Greenco Springs, as far as I know.
Foot traffic or just vehicle traffic?
Vehicle traffic.
I mean, that corner's just as busy. I'm just talking about any one of these instead of right there in front of their door. What I mean.
I'm standing.
Nobody's saying you're going to have to take the sign down. We get that. I
All
understand that. I'm just saying. The reason we got called in is because women were coming in, and I can't help it. They have dirty minds or whatever. And they got kids coming in that. And I mean, what does that mean? You know, mom's got to explain. You know how stupid stuff is. But I'm just saying, why not that corner or that corner? Or why in front
If
of
they
the
come up to me like some of the people did, instead of jumping to conclusions, people have come up to me and says, "What does the sign mean?" I see it says, "I love Smith becoming." I explained it to him. Smith
What
becoming.
is the Smith V? What is that?
Smith becoming is case law out of Cumming, Georgia, Cumming, which didn't give us the right, but affirmed our right to film law enforcement officers.
Right. I get it.
All right. So it made it established case law. So it was back in 2000. So since 2000, any officer that arrests somebody for filming has no qualified immunity. Before that, they did because it wasn't established. So that's what I'm doing. I'm celebrating Smith becoming.
I'm good with that.
All right.
That's your right, but I guess back to my original question: why didn't you make it big and bold where you can read everything? Because I mean, obviously you got what you needed.
I actually highlighted Smith and green. Go ahead.
Do you want this, sir?
Sure. What's going on?
Okay. I just need some of your information. Or are you going to?
No, I'm not gonna have any information.
Do you want your copy?
Sure. You guys already know who I am.
Huh?
You guys already know who I am.
I actually have no idea who you are.
Oh, okay. I don't believe that.
Who are you?
I don't believe that. My name is Jeff. You guys know who I am.
I literally have no idea who you are. Why do you think that we're so stupid?
I've never run into you, so
I've never even seen you before.
You local here, Rincos, or just Clay County?
I'm from the 70s, actually.
Well, I am too. But 50 years old, so we're probably the same. How would we know you? Have you ever run into law enforcement before because of this, or just
stuff like this, filming the cops, doing stuff like that? I usually have a pretty good with Rincos Springs.
We're so used to being on camera nowadays. I think all law enforcement is. Everybody knows what's happening.
Okay, so what are the boundaries that so I'm clear.
Sir, I'm saying that to you when you're all hype with us.
What are the
serious?
boundaries? What boundaries am I not allowed to be on?
You cannot cross this line right here where the building starts.
Well, the line right there.
Yes,
okay.
sir.
On that side.
Where you're at right now.
We tried explaining that to you.
Okay.
But just, and I'm not saying you will do this. Just don't make it to where it's a traffic impede, stopping, looking, trying to read. You know what I mean?
I have no intention to do that.
I know, and I'm not saying you do it purposely.
I'm not.
I don't know if he explained it to you, but he said that he felt that you were pushing the sign towards them in a way to harass his customers. So you don't do that either.
I'm making sure everybody sees it that walks in and out.
But you realize that probably half in there, even if you had that in the letters, have no idea what that case law was.
That's why I'm out here doing it.
I mean,
maybe
maybe
they'll look it up.
When they see it, they see 3 words. That's all they're looking at. They don't know what Smith v. versus Georgia. They don't know any of that. And that's why they're calling, because they're seeing I love coming. You know what I mean?
Well, maybe they'll look it up, because I've actually had 4 or 5 people walk up to me and ask me.
You may want to make the Georgia a little bit bigger so they can actually see that it's a case.
Well, write case law or something. I mean, we get what the intention is.
Like I said, I've had multiple people walk up to me and say, "What's this about?" And I explain it to them.
And that's good.
That's good that you're educating.
There's nothing wrong with that.
So, all right, we all have a good day.
All right, man.
Jeff not only resists, but also sends a strong message. If a trespass order is enforced, he will appeal, defending the First Amendment to the fullest. From sharp verbal clashes to those rare moments when authority gives way to understanding, one truth stands out. Ordinary citizens, armed only with knowledge and courage, can turn the streets into a battleground for justice and transparency. If you believe that freedom is not a gift to be granted, but a constitutional right to be exercised and defended, join us in continuing to record, analyze, and scrutinize every action of power, because only when we dare to pick up the camera and stand up does the Constitution truly come alive.